You ever have one of those brilliant ideas? A product or service you just know could help people, but you just can't seem to get the word out? Well, today, we're gonna fix that. We are building the solution, a marketing communications plan. Seriously, think of it as the ultimate blueprint for making sure your message gets heard loud and clear. So let's get to it.
Okay, think for a second about your favorite brands. You know how when they communicate with you, whether it's an ad or just a post on social media, it feels like they just get you? It's like they're speaking directly to you? That's not magic, and it is definitely not a coincidence. It's the result of a really, really good plan.
So how are we going to build this thing? We'll break it down into 5 key stages. First, we'll figure out what a comms plan even is. Then, we'll lay a solid foundation by setting our goals and figuring out our audience. After that, we'll craft our core message, pick the right channels to get it out there, and finally, the best part, we'll measure our success to see if our blueprint actually worked.
All right, first things first, what exactly is a marketing comms plan? Think of it less like a simple to-do list and more like the master plan, right? It's the architectural blueprint that makes sure every single email, every post, every ad, all of it is working together toward one single unified goal.
To put it really simply, it's a roadmap. That's it. It tells you where you are right now, where you want to end up, and the exact route you're going to take to connect with your audience and crush your business goals. I mean, without one, you're pretty much just driving in the dark and hoping you end up somewhere good. Okay, so every great structure, every blueprint, it all starts with a rock-solid foundation. For us, that foundation is built on 2 things: why we're communicating in the first place and who we're trying to talk to. I'm telling you, getting this part right is absolutely crucial for everything else we're going to do. First, let's clear something up. Goals and objectives are not the same thing. A goal is your big picture dream, the why. So for our example, let's say we want to become the absolute go-to coffee shop in the neighborhood. But an objective, that's the what. It's specific, it's measurable. Something like increase our foot traffic by 20% in the 3rd quarter. You see the difference? One's the vision, the other is the target we can actually hit. Next up in our foundation, the audience. This is huge. You can't talk to everyone at once, it just doesn't work. So you have to decide, who are you really talking to? And a pro tip here, don't just guess. The more you can base this on actual data and not just what you think, the better your results will be. Honestly, this might be the most important step in this whole process.
So how do you find these people? You build a profile. You start with the basics, the demographics, age, location. For our coffee shop, that's going to be people who live or work nearby. Then you dig a little deeper with psychographics. What are their values? What are their hobbies? Maybe they're remote workers, maybe they're students. And here's the kicker. What is their pain point? What problem are you trying to solve for them?
And just like that, boom, our audience isn't some faceless group anymore. It's a real person with a real specific need. They need a quiet place to work, they need Wi-Fi that actually works, and they need some awesome coffee to get them through the day. Now we know exactly who we're talking to and what we need to offer them. Okay, foundation is set. It's solid. Now it's time to build the core of our plan. This is all about what we're going to say and how we're going to say it. This is where we craft the heart and soul of our message.
Crafting a really powerful message actually follows a pretty simple 3-step formula. Step 1, what's the one big idea? For our coffee shop, it's your perfect remote office. Easy. Step 2, what are the benefits? Great coffee, fast Wi-Fi, quiet atmosphere. And step 3, what do you want them to actually do? That's your call to action. Come work from here today. See? Simple.
Of course, it's one thing to say you have the best coffee in town, but why should anyone actually believe you? This is where credibility comes in. It's the proof behind your promise. We're talking customer testimonials, glowing online reviews, maybe getting featured in a local blog. Credibility is what turns a marketing claim into something people actually trust. So we have our foundation, we have our core message, now it's time for the really fun part. Execution. This is where the plan stops being words on a page, it becomes reality. This is where we choose our tools and we get to work.
You've got to know that different channels do different jobs. Social media? It's awesome for building a community, for showing off daily specials and behind-the-scenes stuff. Email marketing is perfect for keeping your regulars loyal with special offers. And something like local PR can get you into a blog and in front of a whole new crowd. It's like a toolbox, right? You wouldn't use a hammer for a job that needs a screwdriver. You pick the right tool for the job. And here's how all those tools come together into an actual action plan. Look, you don't do everything all at once. You roll it out with a strategy. Week 1, you launch the social campaign.
Week 2, you send out that first newsletter. By the end of the first month, you're hosting a big event. A timeline like this turns your big strategy into clear, manageable steps you can actually take.
So, we've built the plan, and we put it into action. Now for the final, and you could argue the most important step. We have to ask ourselves, did it actually work? This is where we measure our success. And to know if it worked, you have to track the right things. Are more people coming to your website? Are they liking and commenting on your posts? Are they opening your emails? And for our coffee shop, the big ones are pretty obvious. Are more people physically walking in the door? And are sales going up? The data, my friends, will always tell the true story. And sometimes that story is told with one single powerful number. Imagine, after all our hard work, we look at the data and see a 25% increase in weekly customers. That one number, that's the proof that our blueprint, our strategy, is working.
A simple chart like this just makes the impact undeniable. You can see it right there. Before our plan, we were getting about 80 customers a day. After we put the plan in motion, we're up to 100. It is a crystal clear visual win that shows a direct line between our strategic effort and a real-world result.
And that right there is the real magic of a marketing communications plan. It's so much more than just a document. It's the machine that turns a broad goal, like become the go-to coffee shop, into tangible, measurable results that you can literally see on a chart.
So we've walked through the whole blueprint, right from the foundation all the way to the results. Now the real question is for you, whether it's for your business, a project you're working on, or even just a personal brand, what's the first step you're going to take in building your blueprint? Thanks for sticking with me.